why. Hey, there we go. All
right. Are we on? Okay.
I think so. Now we have sound.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, start again.
Let's start again.
Sure.
I guess when we edit it later, I'm gonna just edit out that part.
Why? It's
so, you want me to leave it?
Professional looking.
No, you want me to leave it?
Go ahead. And
okay, fine.
Edit it out. So.
Anyway, welcome to Ultra Chen TV and a Tuesday Madness. My name is Ultra David.
I'm James Chen, and someone said stop being gatekeepers with the sound. I like it.
Oh,
okay.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done.
Uh-huh.
We actually did briefly address that earlier, just to say there's a lot of stuff that people are talking about that we're not going to bother with, because we assume that there are other people out there with the ability to speak who will handle it.
Yep. Obviously, for a little while, we were not ones with the ability to speak.
That's right. So yeah, it makes sense that we wouldn't try to get that done, right?
Yep.
So today, you can probably see what the topic is. We want to be talking about the King of Fighters 13, and specifically the grand finals from EVO 2012 between MadKOF and BALA.
Yeah, we actually wanted to cover that not yesterday, but last week. We just ran out of time.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go over it today. And we're going to take a look at the match and, kind of study it. And, as players who are trying to learn the game ourselves, we'll be looking at things. And if anything catches our eye, we're going to, try jumping to training mode a little bit and testing things out. So
yeah, that's one thing that I really like to do, and something that I want to show people both that we do and also how to do. I know we've done it before, but I always like drumming at home that whenever you're watching some people play and you think that they're good, think about it critically. Don't just kind of think about it passively and react with "oh" or "whoa." Think about why things are happening, and if you don't know why things are happening, or at a more basic level, if you're not even sure what's happening, there are ways to figure that out. And one of the best ways to do it is with training mode, which we're going to be using.
Yep. And, these days, as games get more and more complex, training mode just keeps getting better and better and better. I remember the first game that ever had training mode was Alpha 1, I think on the Saturn. And I was, super thrilled. I was like, oh, my God, there's a training mode in this game. And nowadays, people, if they probably looked at it, would just laugh because there was no options for anything in that training mode.
Yeah, it's definitely come a long way, and it's been one of the things that has helped people who come up with new fighting game ideas the most.
Yep.
I mean, that and the fact that there are so many people playing nowadays are really why the scene, or the games, are played so differently, and we figure things out so much faster than we ever used to. Yep. Training mode is a super, super important and useful thing, and I guess as we watch, if we don't understand something, then we'll just pop over to that and see exactly what's going on. I really like this. Hopefully you watched the King of Fighters Grand Finals between MadKOF and BALA. If you haven't, I guess just to briefly introduce it, BALA is the best player in North America. Mm-hmm. We had thought that he might be the best player in the world.
Yeah, and we weren't the only ones.
No, not at all. A lot of people thought that he was. Even people in other places thought that he was. Mm-hmm. He plays against MadKOF from Korea, representing Cafe ID, and Cafe ID had half of the top 8. It was ridiculous.
They had a whole crew that they brought out there. Yeah, almost specifically. It was specifically for King of Fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were pretty determined to take down BALA. And, well, if you guys had watched it, I mean, spoiler.
Whatever, yeah. I mean,
anyways.
We'll totally spoil it, obviously.
But yeah, MadKOF did end up taking it in a pretty big upset, and probably one of the most crazy grand finals ever. I mean, we only have an hour show. We've already used up 10 minutes, and the match itself is 40 minutes long.
Right, yeah. I mean, obviously, we're not going to get to analyze the whole thing. I really just want to... I just want to show people how they can analyze something. Mm-hmm. This is a cool match because it's actually a rematch from a set that happened the night before when Team Mexico played against Team Korea, and they kind of figured a little bit about each other in terms of how to play against each other. I guess that'll come up, but MadKOF decided to go with Chin and Duolon, two characters who he said in an interview later he doesn't think are top tier, but that he assumed BALA didn't know really how to play against. And even though BALA has himself picked Duolon in matches
in the grand finals too,
where he assumed the opponent didn't know, this is a whole different kind of duo. So it's it's cool because Duolan and Chin are two characters who personally I haven't spent that much time studying yet. I'm learning the game and I've been doing so for a while, but none of my friends who play the game play these two characters. So I just don't. I'm not expert at them yet. So I'm looking forward to spending a little bit of time in training mode and figuring out exactly what MadKOF does.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Chin and Duolan are pretty much kind of like, considered gimmicky characters. They're not. I don't consider. Chin always reminds me of like the Hakan of the game or something because he's just got all these weird gimmicks and tricks and weirdness to him. So
yeah, definitely. He's a stance character. He has counters and parries, and it's a different kind of character than anybody else in KOF. So it's cool. Do you have the video?
Yes, I do. And I do need to respond to someone. Someone says, training modes get better. Skullgirls, Kappa. Dude, wait till you get the updates.
Hold on a second.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's going to be the best training mode of all time. And I say that with absolutely no qualms about it. So
I just always repeat the same two words, saved states. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Or actually, it also helps that you can save state, record the second player, so that when you reset to the save state, the second player does the same thing every time.
It's pretty awesome.
I mean, dude, that's the coolest thing
It's pretty
ever.
awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go to the match here.
Sure.
So let's go ahead and start playing this. And you'll see right here, this is BALA going up against MadKOF. Immediately, you can see here, they have their little T-shirt wall posted up there.
And like I said, they had played each other the previous night, and it turned out, or I guess a couple of days before, it turned out that BALA, that MadKOF realized that BALA is the kind of player who pays attention to his opponent's buttons, and this was specifically erected for players like BALA to not be able to know what was going on.
Right, and he was also. They also noted that BALA would be hitting dead buttons a lot to try to garner reactions.
Exactly.
And it looks like the quality of this video is very high, so it's playing a little choppy here. So we apologize to everybody.
That's all right.
But we will keep our eye on that to make sure.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't become too much of an issue. Yep. So Billy is what starts off, and actually MadKOF. I don't know how, but he said that Korea didn't really think that Billy was that strong before they fought against BALA's Billy, and after they did fight against BALA's Billy, which blew them up in the team tournament, the team money match. He said that he really studied up the matchup and pretty much starts out strong on this.
Yeah, and just as a little background information, MadKOF is coming from losers bracket, so he needs to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5,
right? And
BALA only needs to win the 1 set. And you can already see right from the beginning that he's establishing a really amazing keep away game. I'm going to rewind it a little bit. I know, like I said, this is a super long match here.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun rhythm to see. These are neither really defensive characters. They both, despite the fact that they have range moves, which is kind of rare in this game, they're both definitely control characters and mix-up characters.
And you can watch right here in this little sequence, he kind of keeps him out. Oh no, it was right before this actually, that he keeps him out with that weird kick move that, I'm just going to play it.
Okay.
You can see this here. This, like I said, it's a 40-minute video, so it's very hard to go through it very refined.
Yeah, for sure.
But Duolan has this move where, from half a screen away, he'll come out with a kick from the floor, and using that move, he was able to zone out BALA really well. See that move right there?
Yeah, he's definitely limiting Billy's approach options.
There's again.
Yeah, Billy is used to not having to deal with that kind of stuff, just caging his opponent, and he doesn't really get a chance to do that here. Nice. It's a perfect to start things off. I remember being
perfect.
Yeah, it was a perfect.
Oh my god.
I remember being so blown away that was the way that this set started, was with a perfect.
But then here comes arguably BALA's strongest characters, Takuma,
Yeah.
And this character is considered by many as the top tier in this game, as evidenced by the fact that Tokido plays him.
Well, the thing about this character is the damage output. Even the meterless damage output, or with 1 meter. I mean, check out the damage he's going to be able to deal on this. It's pretty ridiculous. A bar and a drive cancel, and it's like 400 or 500 damage, just like that.
Yep, and using an extra meter, another drive cancel, and dude, this combo is still going.
Yeah, I mean that's what this character is amazing for. He deals a ton of stun. He can obviously stun you in a combo. Super strong stuff. It was a great response by BALA.
Yeah, and right there it was like, oh, okay. everyone started to think, okay, things are going to be normal now.
Exactly,
Bala's
yeah.
going to run
Right.
roughshod over this.
And so Chin starts off, and although there are some people who are familiar with Chin, we do have a Chin in SoCal that Bala I know has played against. It's a rare character, and you might not be entirely familiar with how to play against him.
Yeah, and he is a weird character. We were just kind of tweaking with him a little bit, and dude, I don't know half the stuff what this character is doing. And look at this, he just blew up Bala really badly here. But of course, it was done by landing an HD combo, and HD combos are very, very powerful in this game. You can easily take a whole entire character out just by landing that. And so MadKOF chooses to use all that meter to make that comeback and beat Takuma, which is probably a wise choice because Takuma's a problem character. You want to kill him. But Shenwu, of course, another character with amazing comeback ability.
But this is a really strong position for MadKOF to be in, because he knows that so in the case of a combo into death, Shen is going to have to use at least a bar, which he ultimately did. And so Shen with, I think he's like 3/4 drive and has 2 bars, he's a dangerous character, but he's not going to get a kill. And that's that's great that he can force Shen to come in. Even though he has full health, he doesn't have the meter that he needs to get that kill stuff.
And here comes Kim, another character that I haven't seen a lot of people use. And it was kind of funny because, Kim is obviously a Korean character, and the Cafe ID crew, I swear, every single one of them that made top 8 was using Kim.
Well, Kim is really strong. I mean, he's got some really strong options in mid-range and strong options. Almost footsie-ish normals and very high damage output in addition to that.
And one thing I want to point out to people really quick is that whenever you activate an HD combo in this game and then you don't land it, a lot of other games when you activate customs you can't block, you have all these crazy special abilities. In this game, really, you just kind of get access to pseudo-infinite drive cancels, really. I mean, other than that, you're playing basically the same. You can block, everything else is the same. So when you see the guy running around with that HD cancel on, it's just a matter of if he manages to touch anybody, then he gets bigger combos off of that.
Right. So I want to go back because we were talking about Chin and how we didn't really know what was going on with that character all that much,
right?
To be honest. So I'd like to go back, or maybe we'll see it in the next video and stop then, and go to training mode and figure out exactly what's going on.
Do you want to do that now?
I'd like to do that after a break, actually.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll be right back then after a short break, and we'll all learn Chin together.
Yeah, basically.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tuesday Madness. I'm James Chen, and alongside Mr. Ultra David, and we are learning some King of Fighters here.
So we were just talking about the first game between MadKOF and Bala, and while we're familiar with Billy, Takuma, and Shen, those are characters who I'm used to. I mean, more used to Kim. I don't know that much about Duolon, but I'm really in the dark about Chin.
Yeah.
In particular.
I want to address one thing. Someone asked here, because we were talking about how if you get touched by a drive, the drive combos that you can pretty much die. So someone asked in the chat, is drive cancel the X factor of the game? And there is definitely a comeback-ish factor to it in that you can do so much damage. The biggest difference is that there's the combos that you can do in this are so much harder. You have to really practice these combos. There's a lot of timing involved in it. Whereas, X Factor Wesker's like launch HHS, MMHS, gun launch, and then the guy's dead. So
I mean, it's not just that. It's the fact that drive is something that each one of your 3 characters, or an HD combo really, is something that each one of your characters can use. You have access to that not from the start because you don't start out with meter, but the first character can do it. If you have the character in long enough and build it. Where the kind of comebackiness comes in is that your first character has access to 3 meters. So there's both the drive meter and then the super meter. Has access to 3 super meters, second has 4, and last has 5. Obviously with more meter, you can deal more damage. That's where the comeback kind of comes in. But It's not really the same as X Factor.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, because the thing about it is you're not even guaranteed to have it at the end. If your second character uses all of the meter for the drive cancel, then your last character has no more meter for the HD combos at all. So X Factor, I mean, yeah, you have it since the beginning of the round. You can use it early, and you can only use it one time. You know, HD combos, you can use it as long as you can build up enough meter for it. But then it becomes a meter management kind of thing, as opposed to, you know, like an ultra, which is a free, like you get for dying.
Right.
Know,
yeah. It's not something that you lose and get. It's a little bit more honest than that. So we have Chin. Here's what I know about Chin. He is a stance character. He has some counters. He can do pretty big damage combos if he gets the opportunity. Like, that's like the extent of my information on this character. That's why I want to go into training mode and sort of figure things out. So the first thing that I do in this kind of situation, after having seen somebody use a character really well, is just kind of see what his normals are in the first place. You know, okay, this looks like it's up here. You kind of imagine where the hitboxes are. You don't know,
right? But
you kind of sort of figure it out. He doesn't really have, a lot of characters like Shen or Duo will have like big, crouching fierces that are good anti-airs, or stand A's that are anti-airs, but this doesn't really look like it's like that.
Yeah, the other thing too that's really notable about KOF, especially if you want to learn this game, command normals are super important in this game. So for example, Terry has, standing heavy like this, but off, down and forward plus heavy is this punch right here. Not only is this useful just for, knowing what extra moves you have, but in KOF, pretty much the rule is your normals can always chain into a command normal. And that's kind of the rule here. So if I find this command normal, then all of a sudden everything can chain into it. Right. And
so speaking of command normals, Chin is definitely a command normal kind of character. This is down toward
heavy
D,
kick,
which is an overhead. It can also be a fake if not, if you want it to be, if you tap, or I think if you don't tap it, right?
I think if you hold the button down.
That's right. There you go. Yeah. This is also, I guess, a command normal. It's down toward B.
Really?
That seems to put you into the second stance.
Oh, gotcha.
Right, so now you're in whatever the crap this stance does. I don't even know. But I don't really know, but I have just seen MadKOF play, and I never saw him walking around like this. Did you see this?
No.
You didn't see this at all.
I saw the kick in the middle of the HD combo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's something to kind of figure out as you're going, after you've seen some strong player play, and you're kind of trying to kind of figure out exactly how he's using the character. See what he does and doesn't do. He's not really walking around like this. I mean, I guess I don't really know what the options are out of it. We can figure that out. Let's see. Wow.
It's weird because when he goes into that stance, when you hit down, he does this weird extended crouch. I think he goes into another extra stance. This character, definitely one of the more complex characters in King of Fighters.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's one of the reasons why we don't see him that often.
It's definitely a huge part of why. No doubt. So, okay, I'm looking for his moves right now, and I'm actually on dreamcancel.com. They have a really nice wiki section on there where you can get some basic information. Some of the characters have more fully fleshed out ideas about how to use normals and all that sort of stuff. Not every character. And you sort of take some of them with a grain of salt anyway, but that's a really nice resource, is dreamcancel.com. The other one is the shoryuken.com wiki, which you can find at wiki.shoryuken.com/thekingofighters13 with underscores in between. Really, just go to the front page of shoryuken.com, and I think that there's a link right there, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
right?
There is. It's kind of in the middle of the page.
Right. So that's where I am right now. I'm actually on those pages, and I just clicked on Chin, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with this character. And so I've seen some of the unique attacks. Okay, I figured this one out. I figured the fact that it turns into this down kick. Wow, that's so crazy. Okay, so now I'm in Chokaru stance. And I can move, cannot block during stance. Okay. That's good information. So now you probably know why MadKOF is not walking around in that stance. He has, let's see, you can do, standing light punch. Can chain. Can chain regularly though. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Let's see. So during Chokaru BB. Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay.
he kicks twice. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Whereas in the normal stand, or if you just press the down toward B, which I guess he has access to normally. Yeah. It's
But that leaves him in the Chokaru stance.
Yes, it does. Exactly right.
Yeah. And these are all really important things to learn once you start messing with this character. Especially if you're watching these matches. So let's say you're a Chin user, and you really want to learn this character, and you watch MadKOF play, and you just see all these things. I mean, you're really gonna want to have a good understanding of exactly how he goes from stances to stances, because it seems like a pretty important thing. Is that that's just a hit.
Yeah, let's see. Just pressing his buttons, dude. Literally. I guess the way that you get out of it is by pressing any punch, it seems. Wow.
And then he has a crouching stance. And even when you're in Chokaru stance, if you hold down, he goes into that stance as well.
Right.
And he's even got a drunken stance here.
Yeah, that was canceling Chokaru stance. Okay, so the crouching stance, let's see. Da-da. Then I can throw out of that. Ooh, that's kind of nifty. Here, come over here.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I think I can throw normally, but okay.
And also, don't forget, he's kind of like Shun in Virtua Fighter in that he can get drinks.
Okay, right. So he has... okay, so hit me, I guess? Is this the counter? I don't even know.
No, it doesn't look like it.
I guess not.
I think it's the spin kick with light kick is the counter that I remember.
Oh, spin kick.
Yeah, that move.
Oh, yeah, good call, dude. So. All right, so... slowly figuring out the character and what his options are. Let's see. So, yeah. So he has the... Let me get on this side. Down toward B. B. So confused right now. Okay. Alright, so... Right, he has the hit. I've seen this hit.
Special move. Yeah, you'll actually see this move a lot. MadKOF uses this move, the EX version, which apparently has a lot of invincibility in it. So now that we have a little bit, kind of a slight more understanding of this character, you want to watch the next match?
I definitely do, yeah.
And let's see. See, this is the kind of thing, if you watch these characters without any understanding of them, they're just going to look like they're doing stuff.
Right.
But once you figure out these moves, and now we come back to look at this character, it's going to be, we're going to be able to figure out a lot more of what MadKOF is doing with this guy. So,
all right, let's get in there.
All right.
I mean, that's ultimately the whole point to watching fighting game videos, is understanding what's going on. They're not... I mean, they're interesting if you don't know the whole thing of what's happening. I was hyped as could be here, even though I didn't really know what was happening with Chen for the most part. But they're much more interesting, much more exciting if you do understand.
Well, plus the other thing too is, we're talking about watching this not just from an entertainment standpoint, but from an educational standpoint as well.
Exactly.
Like you said, I was watching this and I thought this was amazing.
Yeah.
Watching Wentinel and doing all those crazy. I mean, not Wentinel, Infrit and doing all those crazy things with Sentinel. I was like, what's going on? But it's if I was a Sentinel player and I wanted to watch that and learn from it, you really want to understand what you're seeing.
When this was happening, Bala, as you're gonna see, goes through quite a few characters. He has sort of a crisis of character. He knows that he wants to use Shen and Takuma, but his third character, he's not quite as sure. So he goes with Ralph at the start. Ralph has really, really strong normals. He can keep pressure pretty well. I actually do know people who use Ralph, so I have a lot more of experience with figuring out this character and how to play against him, and against him.
He was almost the audience almost kind of like suggested Ralph to him. I think they were shouting Ralph, and he finally picked him. And again, apologies for the choppiness of this video here.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, totally missed stuff. Using the EX to get out, EX teleport.
Yeah, and at one point in time, he really starts getting a lot of... Oh no, I kind of remembered his Ralph actually ended up doing well, but I guess not. Just gets blown up really fast.
Yeah, I think his Ralph ended up doing well later, if I recall. I don't know, I haven't seen this video in a while. But okay, his Ralph can't take down Duolon.
So he's back to Takuma. If you remember the last... Oh god, look at this.
Oh, that was so sick.
Barely lost any life too.
His duo is so shifty. I mean, that's how you have to play this character. He's definitely Side to side, kind of crazy hit and run sort of character.
Yeah, he's like, think about him as like a Dhalsim who can keep you away, but when he gets next to you, he has left-right mix-ups on you.
I mean, he's definitely more of a mix-up and pressure and cage character than he is like a keep away. That's not really in this game that much. So setting up the fireball, which you can just jump away from on reaction, that's what Bala does. He knows that basically next hit for Takuma should be death on this character. He just is having a real tough time nailing him down.
Yeah, one thing that probably is kind of important to note is that a huge change between the home version and the arcade version is how much meter you build when you are taking damage. Because if I was able to go back to the beginning of the round here, hang on, I'm going to jump back really quick here. After Duelon has killed Ralph here.
Yo, nice timing on that. How'd you find that?
I don't know. It's luck, dude.
For real.
No, it's skill. But if you look at the very beginning of this, look how much drive meter Takuma has.
Right.
He almost has a full drive meter for basically spending the entire first round getting beat up.
Okay, yeah.
So that's actually very important to note.
Oh, no, okay, so...
But this one starts right here.
All right, so now we're going to have Chen finally coming in. This is the character that we've been looking at. And let's see if we can recognize any of the things that were going on. You're not going to be seeing him in the Chokaru stance, I guess.
Yeah.
For the most part, he's going to be running around otherwise.
Yeah, so there he goes. He gets the drinks in there. Oh, and there was that counter move that we saw earlier.
Yeah, just to explain the drinks, I do know what that does. It actually just increases his damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So he doesn't get access to like special moves.
It's not like
Shun.
Like
Virtua Fighter and
yeah,
Shun,
it's not like Shun, where he gets extra stuff.
Okay. So he actually just builds damage. So it's actually just a move. Back reverse DP plus punch gives him a drink. I guess it's not. I don't know. Trying to do it over here on my training mode, but it's not working. Oh, there it was. You saw the counter there. Okay, so go into it. The interesting thing about it there is when he did the counter, it looked like the other counter, because we got the automatic kick when we did the counter. Yeah. But here, when he does the counter, he gets a kick and he cancels it and gets a second juggle off of it. Watch. Right there. So like that. So maybe it's just chainable. So here, let's jump back to the... So this is one of those situations where you see this and you go, oh, you know what? I really want to figure out what this is all about. Exactly. So here we go. Let's go back to the game screen. Okay, let's see this here. So spin kick. So try chaining that. Chain that into down forward, down forward beat. There it is. Oh, yeah, that's super easy, actually. Okay. So that's cool to know. So basically, the counter of that move counts as a normal move. You remember how I said that all normal moves can chain into their unique, their command normals. So in this situation, that move kind of counts as a normal move. So if you do it, then you can chain into that. And it's actually pretty cool because it doesn't. Nothing comes out if you don't activate that. I'm actually mashing on the down toward B, just in case. And it doesn't come out unless you hit me, so it's kind of an option select, I guess, in a way. Yeah, it's like a guaranteed way to get the juggle. Just keep hitting the button, unless you're afraid Bala is listening to your buttons. So yeah, maybe that's one of the giveaways right there. So okay, so let's go back to the match here, figuring out new things that we can do with that counter. Oh, all right. He had hit confirm into the HD combo. Didn't quite get it. All right, now he's in there. But he's getting it here. Let's see. He's going for the roll. He has a roll move there. So yeah, it's quarter circle forward kick. So let's go back to the game screen here. All right, so he was doing roll and then I think into this. He roll right and then into this. That and then he would end up getting the stance. He would end up getting the offensive crouch B after that, and I don't know if that might have just been a link. So try that out. Unless he's canceling that into down kick. Wow, that'd be so godlike. Like, here, let me see. Yeah, you're the combo guy. I don't want to be doing this. This is not for me. So in other words, investigate. He did this move here into this down kick, right? Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it was. Sleuth figured it out. Right. Ooh, wrong one.
Yeah, quarter forward kick
Ooh,
first.
that's really tough to do. So, again, King of Fighters, you're thinking to yourself, quarter circle back plus punch into drive cancel with it.
Yeah.
And,
Wait, what are you trying to drive cancel into now? It was roll into that.
Right. Oh, I'm trying to do into the kick move.
Oh.
And interesting enough, if you notice, that roll into that was not a drive cancel. Is that just a follow-up?
Really?
Yeah, see, I don't see a drive cancel show up. That just might be a follow-up on that move. And then...
Hold on. Let's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Quarter circle forward into half circle back. Yep. See, it's not a drive cancel, just a follow-up on that move.
Dang, all right.
And somehow I managed to end up drive canceling that. Maybe it's just drive canceling it into... Let me see this really quick.
Yeah, it's you.
Yep. Oops. Oh, I see. He's just drive canceling it into offensive crouch B. That's all it is.
Okay.
So you just do this move and then just mash
Right.
offensive crouch B.
Okay.
And then it looks like he just repeated it over and over and over again with this.
Oh, yeah, you have to put I turned it on not infinite drive, so...
Oh, I ran out of drive. Okay. I have no drive. Okay.
No, that was meter.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There you go.
Infinity. So in other words, he just basically did roll this like that.
Oh, okay, and then
he
just
kept
loop.
doing it over and over again, yeah.
All right, cool.
So let me see if I can do that. Oops. Yeah, something like that in any case.
Dude.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, so duly researched.
Yep.
Let's get back to that game footage.
Back to the game footage. Here we go.
All right. So he's maintaining really strong pressure in there. It looks like with A's, crouching B.
Yeah, that actually looked like a really nice little sequence to learn there, that his standing punches are so good for... Oops,
Oh,
there,
man.
he drops
Missed
a
the hit. Yeah.
So this is where he gets it going right here. Catches him with that boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's a different sequence, actually.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Interesting. Okay. But that right there, those standing jabs look like really good pokes, those standing light punches.
Right, yeah. Gets really easy hit confirm, I guess. Oh, that does not look safe.
And yeah, so that was actually really important to note, was that he had that counter we saw earlier when he countered the jump attack and he chained it into the chain combo. Yeah, the down towards B. Now this time when he does it, it's completely unsafe. Boom.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can safe jump it. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's really good to know.
Yeah, and unfortunately for him, that leads to a big Shen Wu combo here. Into
Yo,
a
max
max cancel.
cancel.
Oh, and he still lives,
So beefy.
which is shocking too, because Shen is one of those characters that a lot of people kind of consider, like just every time he touches you, you die pretty much.
Nice. Okay, so we found out a couple of things here. Let's go back to us real fast. I want to test this out because it looked like there were two pretty important bits of information towards the end of that round. One of them is that the counter, the quarter circle back kick, looks like it's safe jumpable. So here, do it or do a jump attack on me.
There, you hit me
Here, okay, do it.
really deep. Oops. Ooh, interesting. There. Oh, that time I just kicked you. Wow,
okay.
that's really hard to do. So let's try one more time.
Wait, what are you jumping with right now?
I'm trying jab now, or light punch, I should say. That's
No,
really
I feel like this definitely works.
That's really interesting that he managed to get that.
Okay, so here, knock me down, and then do like look what feels like a safe jump.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that's way too late.
Way too late.
Nope, too early.
Ooh, almost had it there, looked like. Oops.
No.
Yeah, it's too early. Try one more time. Huh. Interesting. Should we just... I mean, this is another thing you can do. You can go back and watch the match again and
Yeah,
see if
was
you
there
can-
something else that we got wrong about that?
Yeah, I don't know. But this is an important thing to learn if you want to fight against Chen.
Right.
You know, super important thing to learn there.
I think it was before that.
Yeah, it was before that. You know, it might have been a situation where maybe he canceled it too early. Yeah, okay, it was right before this. There we go. So right here. Huh. It came out really slow. Maybe
here's what's happening. Okay, here. Let's go back to us.
Okay. Let me do something really quick. There we go. That'll work.
Okay, so now do it here. Oh wait, why can? Oh wait, now I know. Oh what?
No, if you looked at it, it looked like he kicked. Oh, that was really interesting. Go into the stance. Go into the Chokaru stance. I was locked in block for some reason. Anyways, okay.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know.
Do the heavy kick one. Do the heavy kick one, maybe.
I mean, it's definitely not that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, doesn't look like a. I mean, yeah, I have no idea what block stun is because you canceled crouch when he canceled stance. MadKOF was just cheating.
Here, okay, go back to the footage.
Yeah, see, I'm stuck in block here. It's really interesting.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I automatically place you in block stun?
No,
or in,
only if you do
wall?
something, a move out of it or something like that.
Well, that's how everything is.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm not stuck right now. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure how that happened. With one of those kicks? Yeah, see, now I'm stuck. That's really interesting. That's strangely useful to know.
Okay.
That's got to be a bug, man. That's got to be a bug. So
interesting. All right, go back to the.
So someone was saying that Shen was just out of range for the counter.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually why I wanted to go back to the footage because I wanted to see exactly where it happened because that might have been the issue. Maybe not a timing issue, but just distance, spacing.
Okay, right there. So here we go. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh no, that was that. Yeah, that was early when he actually got the hit. Yeah, so he's gonna have a little bit of corner pressure here.
Right. So
yeah, it gets the combo we were trying to figure out.
Skip through a little bit here.
All right, this is probably fine. Yeah. Okay, it's coming up soon.
Right. So Shen needs to get back on this side.
Okay, here we go.
So let's see what happens here. Hits him with jumping
A.
Light punch.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, he just, you know what he's doing? It looks like he's not even getting the actual counterpart out. Okay, here, do it. Just. Huh.
We're better than MadKOF. That's just all it comes down to. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna miss it.
It's not like they definitely understand the game at a much deeper level and know exactly what's going on or anything.
Huh. That is really odd because he just. I mean, it hits him pretty high up.
Pretty high up.
And he just manages to block it there.
Can you Kara cancel?
Oh yeah, look, he doesn't do the kick part. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, he just goes right into the down toward B.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Well, okay, so I guess you can do that. Okay.
There's got to be something with the
do
heavy counter, I think.
No, okay. Do it very, very close, like beat like A, like on my head.
Okay.
Huh.
Mash faster.
Okay. All right.
Get out of the stance.
Okay,
there you go.
All right, do it.
Huh.
I don't know, man. I can't really get it out.
Yeah, that's really strange. I think it. What is the deal with the heavy kick version of the counter?
Oh, hold the button. Okay, let's see how this works. Nah, then I don't.
Hold the heavy counter one.
Hold. Okay.
Heavy.
Okay.
The heavy kick one. Oops. Hang on. Why can't I punch you?
Okay, here, just do something like.
Jump hard kick. Okay. See, that's really odd.
I don't know, man. Whatever.
Okay.
We're not even on the screen anyway, so let's just figure it out later. But this is gonna bother me.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, so Shen ends up taking the round eventually.
Yeah. So let's just go on.
Just go forward. In fact, let's actually just take a break right now. And while we're on break, I'm gonna like do a lot of research real fast and like, see what I can do.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
We'll be right back. All right.
What's up? So we got rid of Terry because Terry doesn't really have good safe jump style pressure. So we went to Shen because that's what's going on.
Right.
So I think we got it.
I don't think it has to do with the character, to be honest. I think there's something in the way Chin works that you can cancel it too early. I honestly think that it looks like you can cancel it too early.
No, it was.
See right boom. There.
I'm doing the same thing. I guarantee.
But you didn't come out with. Oh, maybe it's because Shen's jump attack hits a lot lower.
Okay, it could be that. It could also be the fact that Shen's hittable hitbox is not getting hit by the counter part of it.
Right.
So I think you did short hop 8 or short hop C.
Yeah, but that time I just did regular hop.
You just did regular.
I just regular jump and it worked. So yeah, let's try again.
Okay, I mean it must be something because I swear I'm doing the same thing. So it's something to do with Shen.
That's really interesting.
It's the difference of having
All
Shen.
right, try it again one more time.
Yeah. Dude, it's the normal.
It's because he's too high up. The punch hits low enough that his hitbox isn't there to be hit.
Right.
See, if I jump punch low enough, you can hit me.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry.
So that's actually really good to know.
That is good to know.
So good to know. If you have a jump attack that hits low enough, then you can get that first kick to whiff. Like I would imagine Yuri would be able to do it with her jumping D.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, all right. So, hey, you know what? That's why we wanted to do this, was to understand Chin better as a character and to look at the example that was these two very, very high-level players to do it.
Right. That's really interesting. Okay. Not sure if Bala knew that or if it just...
My guess, I mean, come on, he's jumping with the one normal that we found so far that does this, right? So my guess is that he's pretty sure about that. And it might not be a chin specific thing. It might just be like a godlike jumping. I mean, I know it is a godlike jumping normal in general.
Ooh, did you see that roll right through there? Ooh,
yeah, and did you see Bala's reaction to that too?
It was a little
over the top.
Yeah,
don't you think? Like a little too much.
A little over the top for a 1-1. I mean, it was a good comeback.
Yes,
it was a good comeback, but yeah, definitely a little. And you can see MadKOF there. He's just like, okay,
whatever. Yeah, it's 1-1, buddy.
Good stuff. Yeah.
So he's just gonna reselect the same team. I think he sticks to the same team for this whole time. Yeah. So I think this is where Ralph does really well at the start. Again, just on reaction to that fireball, you can get through there, or you can get over it. You can jump it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Ralph, slower character, larger character. Oh my gosh, but he manages to get in here.
Such a sick super. That instant overhead is so good.
Dude, I like that. Jump backwards, instant overhead. That's so good. You know.
Ooh, time for the mix-ups.
See, like, here's something that I would like to try, actually.
Okay.
So let's go here. So switch over. Make me as Ralph. So what I just saw there right now was he did that instant overhead against Duolon in the corner.
Right.
I would like to see if it works mid-screen.
Okay, sure. I'll be duo.
So this is one of those things that I would like to test to find out.
Red always.
I noticed. See, I would just pick number 2. I would go blue all the time.
Never.
But yeah, so, these are things that you want to learn to find out if this kind of tool is going to be effective for you, in the game, anywhere on the screen.
Right.
So you have to set me to human again because I think it resets the status in this game.
Oh, no, you got it.
Okay, there you go.
You got it?
So
okay.
which kick is it? Is it
there
that
you go,
was this kick right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're in mid-screen and I hop back like this, oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Holy moly! So it does work as an overhead mid-screen.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to be right next to him too. Did you see that?
Yeah. It's just short hop back B, right?
Yeah, that's all. Or D.
Or D? That's D?
That's D. Holy moly, that's really good.
Wait, what's CD?
Oh,
no,
CD
yeah,
is
CD.
CD. Oh, isn't that what he used right there?
No.
Oh, because you can low block that. Yeah.
Wait, so what's jump B?
Jump B is this kick.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, that's really good.
Oh yeah, look at this. Crouch.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's overhead too, but a lot less damage. So.
Yeah, for sure.
But okay, so that's good to know. Yeah, so that works anywhere on screen. Doesn't have to be in the corner there.
Right.
So let's go back to the match and continue going.
Come on.
Sorry, guys. Oh, and then Rolf
Wow,
wins.
Rolf wins. All right.
Okay, so let's back off so we can actually watch that a little bit. So we managed to get a big combo here. Combos into a super. Oh, yeah, he gets the jump in here. Oh, that's
punish.
just totally
Yeah.
unsafe, yeah.
That Bowflex
So-
not safe.
Dualon gets the
And
combo
again,
there.
we're not going to be able to see it.
Jeez, what is wrong with this thing?
Wow. All right. So in some way, Dualon lands a super and then dies.
Yep. All right.
All right. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we'll just
Next time, I think we got to go with the lesser quality footage. Sadly
yeah.
enough.
We should try like VLC or something too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we're going over to Chin character that we've just been looking up. That was Jump CD to start things off.
And oh wow,
Ooh,
cancel into a drink.
I don't even know if that was on purpose because it was just after a cross up.
Did you see that? He did that throw. He did that throw twice there.
What's that?
That one command throw. So switch to Chin really quick.
Okay.
You know that stance throw that you did that one time.
Right.
But he threw him the other direction.
What was it? Just D?
Oh, can you just hit D out of that and go for a throw?
I mean, that's my guess.
Yeah. So here. So I'm gonna go back to the footage real quick while you choose Chin.
Sure.
And I'm going to wind it a little bit here. So watch. See right there. It looked like was that the stance throw, or was that just a regular throw there? So here we go.
Red is the best color. All right. Dang, dude, Jump CD has a crazy hitbox on it. You see, he was not even close.
Right here. So is that just a regular throw, or is that the stance throw? Oh, that might just be the regular throw right there.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, he just catches him with the regular throw. Oh, no, that wasn't the throw right there. Okay, that wasn't the sequence. Right there. What did he do to him? So let's see.
Yeah, that looks just like the throw to me. Right?
No, see? He goes into the stance.
Oh.
Yeah, see, he ducks under it.
Okay, so he's using that
To go under this move right here.
Go over to us. Go over to us.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so hit me. That's just stance C, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
So okay, obviously I can't duck it. Can I duck it normally?
Yeah, you can.
I can actually, but I guess is there like more range on this? Oh, looks like there is.
Yeah, looks like it. Holy moly, that's
okay,
really
actually,
good.
stay still. No, stay still.
Oh, okay. Okay, not that far.
Actually, here. Okay, so I can still do normal throw after 1A. I don't know, man. It seems like pretty much the same throw range to me.
Well, try. It's just a nice thing is that you can come right out of that move into the throw. So use
Right.
the other button to throw.
Yeah, actually, I can't press D.
So how did
D
he?
is not throwing.
How did he switch directions then? Can you just go into that stance and do a regular throw? Like cancel out?
Well, I guess if you wait long enough, then yeah.
Yeah. But there must be a way to cancel out of that stance or something like that. And see, this would be one of those things that would be really interesting to examine and figure out exactly how he did this. Because look at this. I swear it looks like
Yeah, I think he was just doing. I think he was just crouching, dude.
Really?
Yeah, here, just do it again. Oh, he's just doing. Is he just doing crouch B?
No, he's just.
Are you sure? Here, okay, play it live.
All right. See, it looks like it has something that goes through something.
You don't think it's just crouch?
Well, wouldn't that hit me?
Here, don't.
See, it's gonna hit.
Huh. But he seems to have some little button in there. Okay, how about this? Wait. Wow, dude.
He's got some crazy technology.
Oh, okay, here. Okay, so go
wait,
over to
you
us.
figured it out?
Go
You
over to
figured it
us.
out?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. All right,
okay.
so here's what I think is happening.
Okay. Whoa, what was that?
That was me doing crouching B, cancel into stance, cancel stance into throw.
You can cancel the stance and the throw. Whoa, how'd you do that?
Okay, so it's literally it's crouching B. But if you notice, crouching B has a second little thing I don't see on the screen.
Right.
So, I'm sorry. Let's go to the other stance. I just cancel it into the stance.
Okay.
And then when you're in stance, that's throw.
Right, but he threw him backwards, remember?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But
He might have just crouched and thrown him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably looking too much into this. It might just be crouching B then normal throw, dude.
Yeah.
Just crouching B then D.
Well, I don't think he does it. It just might just be a crouch. I don't think it actually is a crouching B in there. So I'm trying to see. But this one, he does the stance throw.
Yeah, for sure.
He cancels the stand punch into the stance, gets Ralph to miss the punches. Yeah, and then he gets that. So that's definitely the stance throw right there.
Here, well, okay, I just want to see it one last time. Just go back to... and then we'll move on. I just want to see...
Whoa, what's going on there? That was crazy.
Alright, that's fine.
Alright.
Okay. It's coming up.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah. I don't know. I still feel like he moves forward just a little bit.
Yeah.
Here. Let's see. Can you carry cancel crouching B into D? Into the D throw?
No way. That'd be way too good. That'd be way too good.
I don't know.
I don't think there's carrot throws in this game.
Right, man,
I don't think there's carrot throws in this game. So, anyways, let's watch out the rest of this match.
All right.
Here.
Anyway, let's just go.
Yeah, let's watch out the rest of this chin here. Oh, that was one thing I wanted to mention yesterday. I forgot about regular jumps versus, I talked about regular jumps going over preemptive anti-airs against the hops. The other thing that regular jumps are really good for is that they get over the low jumps. So if you suspect a person's going to hop at you and you do a regular jump, you can win air-to-air matchups as opposed to, so you can take to the air and defeat the low hops as well.
So, okay, I guess chat says that he's just doing crouching B into the D throw. That's fine.
Okay. There we go.
Duly noted.
Shin takes that one. And let's just finish out this game here.
Yeah, that's cool.
So now we have Takuma here.
Such a dangerous character at all times. You know that if you get popped by him, pretty much is going to be the round. Yeah, that should be the round.
Yep.
I don't think he drops it.
It's kind of interesting that he chose to use all that meter right there, because once you use that drive meter, and if you kill someone in the middle of your drive combo, you start with an empty drive meter the next round. So it's actually really interesting that he chose to use all that drive meter, and end up with only 2 bars left here, whereas Kim has a whole meter.
Well, at least he starts things off pretty well here against Kim. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any drive cancel, so that's a problem. You can drive cancel that to keep it up, but he just didn't have it.
But
no.
Bala playing very slow. Look at this rush down here. I talked about getting into the corner being such a problem. Oh, and here we go. And then MadKOF. Oh, he drops it.
And so sick.
Yeah.
All right, so Bala goes up 2-1.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, 2-1. With freaking King Osiris in the background.
Shout outs to
who is
Blake
definitely
there.
not Mexican.
Yes.
By the way.
Yep. But actually, I think we're out of time here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We went through 3 games there.
But okay, so let's go back to us. Just close it out.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is how I watch videos when I don't know the game that well. Once I do know the game that well, and I'm pretty sure what was happening, I don't need to go into training mode necessarily. I can just kind of think about it. But I don't know the game well enough, as you can see clearly. My lack of knowledge with Chen. I'm trying to decide whether he's doing the stance or whether he's just doing crouching B, and I don't know. So when I don't know the games that well, this is how I watch stuff. I really want to try to spend the time to figure these things out. And as we've been doing this, we've figured some stuff out. I mean, I know a lot more about the way that the counter works now. Right. I know a lot more about the fact that crouching B is apparently super low, the hitbox on it. I know about Shen jump C being really good. I know about the short jump D with Ralph overhead. I mean, there's all these things that you figure. I know the way that Chin's HD combos work now, And so I know what to look out for if I'm playing against Chin. If my opponent screws up, where the holes are going to be, or if I want to play Chin, I know basically I have an idea of what to do.
Right.
There are all these things you can glean in just less than an hour from looking at games this way. So I think it's a really important tool to use, both training mode, and then we were looking, as I said before, at both dreamcancel.com and the shoryuken.com wikis. They both have wikis that explain the character's moves and just give you the motions on the moves and have a little bit of explanatory information in there in addition to that in some of the characters' cases. Those are both really good tools to use to figure out not just how to watch. Learning how to watch is nice because it's more interesting if you know what's going on. But really the more important thing is to figure out how to play. And now I feel like I'm a little bit more confident in if I were to come up against a Chin, I'd have a little bit of a better idea about what to do.
Yeah, that's one of the most important things right there, because now and especially even if you come up against the Ralph, you'll be looking for those kind of overhead situations.
Exactly.
It's so important to learn, especially in games like this and like Street Fighter. It's so important to learn your opponent's characters.
Oh, always. I mean, I've always said it, that if you have a problem with the opponent's character, the number one thing to do is go into training mode and see what the character is capable of, and then play with the character for a little bit. Use the character against humans to kind of figure out where the character's problem areas are so that you can exploit those later.
Yeah, there was one point in time in Street Fighter 4 where I literally played online and I only did a random select. And I felt like it made me a better player, because I learned all the different characters. And then also, like early on, one of the most often asked questions I got was, how do you block Abel's cross up? Like, I can't tell when it's going to cross up. So I was like, use him and jump and cross up. And then once you get used to your cross up distance, now when you see the opponent do it, you'll know his cross up distance as well.
Exactly. So I'm sorry that we spent such little time actually looking at the game footage, because I really wanted to do more on this. And as soon as I feel like I have a good handle on King of Fighters 13 in terms of understanding the game, I'm for sure going to go back to this footage at some point in the future and actually try to critique it and actually try to break it down as if it were a match in a game that I'm more familiar with. We do that all the time with the various Street Fighter games and with Marvel, and I really want to do that in the future with this one, especially this set, because I think it was so interesting. So,
all right. But
not for now.
Sorry, guys, but, right now, Cross Counter is starting on, and you guys can stay on the channel if you want to chat here, but definitely tune into youtube.com/thestreamtv to check out Cross Counter with Mike Ross, and I'm pretty sure it's Mike Ross and Gutex both today.
Oh, yeah?
Right? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, cool.
But we'll find out, so. Okay.
All right, duly noted.
Cool, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week, or maybe, and also possibly tomorrow at Wednesday Night Fights.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that, and then also at the Capcom 25th anniversary tournament this coming weekend. We will be there to commentate. If you don't watch Wednesday Night Fights or the Run Back, whichever one we go to this week, please check that out this coming weekend.
All right, guys.
All right, thanks a lot. See you next time.